Welcome back. We've got some great questions in this week, so thank you for everyone that sent them in. And if you do have any other questions, drop them in the comments below or go over onto my Instagram page and DM me. It's Irish Strength Training. So getting straight to it, first one that came in was, how do I stay motivated? For me, it's quite easy to stay motivated. I know that's probably an annoying thing to hear, but I love the sport. I love strongman, I love lifting weights, I love going to the gym. And if you love a sport or love an activity, you don't have to stay motivated, you're naturally motivated. Now there are times, of course, where I just don't feel up to it. I'm exhausted, I've trained quite hard that week and I'm just not feeling at the races. So I will sometimes move around my training to give myself an extra rest day or bring down the weights that I have to do that day to make it a bit more manageable. And that's okay, as long as you're not giving up or taking a week off or taking 3 or 4 days off from training. It's fine to move things around a little bit. Now, one of the things I do that does keep me motivated is competitions. Competitions give you that extra goal or that target to work towards. And you always need a target to work towards. If you're just going into gym and just, I'll do a few reps on this or I'll do that weight on that, you're not really going anywhere. You need to be able to say, right, I want to hit 100 kg on my squat. I'm at 60 kg, right? I need to build up. I need to do this many reps. I need to do that. And that will keep you motivated until you reach that goal. And I have that with all my exercises. So there's a goal that I want to reach. I'm here at the moment, and slowly but surely I'm progressing towards that. And once you see those small progressions, that's another thing that will help you stay motivated. Frustrating thing is, once you hit that goal, you put another goal on top of it and then you try and reach that. So it's a never-ending target. But it is fun, and as long as you're enjoying the activity that you're doing, you'll always find it easy to be motivated. If you're not enjoying the activity you're doing, then you should probably find a different activity. And I say that in all seriousness. You need to be enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, it's not sustainable. You're not going to keep going at it, and you are going to have trouble keeping motivated. There are so many activities out there that if the one you're doing doesn't suit you or doesn't make you happy, switch to a different one. Just for instance, if you've always lifted weights and you go, well, that's what I do, that's my thing, I'm not particularly enjoying it. That doesn't mean you can't switch to running or switch to swimming or whatever it is. As long as it makes you happy, that's the main thing. So don't get packed into one little box, say I have to stick with that activity. If it's not making you happy, switch. So I went off on a little bit of a tangent there. I went from how do I stay motivated to telling you all to switch to running and swimming, but it is an important point, so that's why I'm saying it. So the next question I got in was from Brian, and it's sort of relevant to that last question. And he asked, should I enter a strongman competition? Well, it's one of those things, I would probably say yes for most people, but it all depends on what you personally want to achieve. I believe there are a huge amount of positives to do in a competition. Most people will really enjoy it. The atmosphere, the people you meet, the adrenaline rush that you get from doing competitions is second to none. It really is. Even going watching a competition gives you a huge buzz. Secondly, it will give you a huge amount of motivation to hit your targets. So if you have to reach a goal for your competition, you will do everything you can to get there. And you may not reach that goal in the end, but it doesn't really matter. The people that are there will support you. Whether you fail a lift or succeed at a lift, everyone is there to support you. It's also brilliant for building character. It will give you a huge amount of confidence, and it will give you a support group in whatever activities you're doing. So you will have people that will give you advice, people that are pros at the sport or other beginners, and they will help you to progress at that sport. Now, saying that, competitions aren't for everyone. Some people just don't perform well under that sort of pressure, and they just get anxious in that sort of a setting. And that's fine. If competitions aren't for you, if you progress better working on your own and just focusing completely on your own training and forgetting the competition, that's brilliant. Stick to that. It's whatever the individual person works best at. So for 90% of the people out there, I would say definitely try a competition. At the worst, you don't like it, you don't do another one. It's a good experience and you'll learn from it. The last question I got in was, what's my favourite snack? Here, don't blame me, you guys are sending in these questions. So I think this was sent in after last week when I said I was taking in 5,000 calories, which a lot of people were asking, how do I manage it, or what's my daily diet? And I am planning to do a video where I go through my daily routine. So for my favourite snack, I go to the chocolate covered rice cakes, add some peanut butter, and done. And that's the last question for today. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the questions. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.